Concerned your vehicle won't start in the cold? Will your tool or device fire up when you need it? Stay 1 volt ahead. Connect with your local experts in person or online today. They stock a selection of battery options, chargers, cables, and jump starters for cars to boats and electronics to industrial machinery. The real power of Remy Battery is into serving you.
You travel business. Same day flights. Make that AM meeting. Be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today.
No comment.
ESC.com. That's fly. It's the ease of travel by Progressive. It's for parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit AdvancedTechUP.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. It's Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
All right, Bay College Norris basketball here tonight. It's go time now. The regional tournament gets underway here in Escanaba, taking on Delta College out of Saginaw in our first game. Hopefully, first of many. Matt Johnson, good regular season. A few close losses here and there, but the guys battled through a lot this year and pretty successful overall, eh?
Yeah, I think when you look at all the the adversity that we had to fight through and the illness and the injuries and the amount of guys that we had sit down, if you would have told me at the end of the year we'd be 23-5 and 12-2 in conference with the difficult schedule that we played, I'd be pretty happy with that. So I think it shows a lot about the heart and the resiliency of our group. And we played with I said we were lacking toughness all year long, and I think that's true, but we played with enough toughness and enough fire to figure out a way to get the wins when we needed to get them.
Well, and the thing is even if you weren't playing well, you were getting wins, and sometimes it wasn't that good, but there were some pretty good teams, better than many people would at the records. Some of those teams that we beat are good, actually, and people just don't get it because of the records.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of teams that we played really good records, right? I mean, we beat the number 10 team, beat the number 11 team by 15 on the road without 3 of our starters. Those 2 teams have a total of 8 losses.
That would be me.
2 of them. So there's a lot of really high-end teams. We beat Milwaukee Tech and Rock Valley. They're both in the region semifinals, 2 games away from the national tournament right now. So we beat really, really good teams. We beat a Division I junior college on a neutral. So all in all, we had some really good wins, probably better wins than we've had in the past. And then how much we can control how good some of the other teams are. We took care of business. I think we had 1 slip up and then 2 that we wish we would have had a second chance at. I think the Iowa Western game stings. The game in Florida stings. Those 2 losses by a total of 3 points hurt. And then obviously we'd love to have Montcalm back. I think if we win those 3 games, we probably have a locked in at large. We're a top 5 team in the country, and I think that's probably about where we belong. I think we're a top 10 team when we bring it, and hopefully tonight we bring it.
Yeah, you can't look ahead to Flint because you got to win this one first. I will ask you, though, your thoughts on Ancilla and Grand Rapids. GRCC was playing very well, and all of a sudden they've lost 4 tight games in a row. How do you think that game plays out tonight down in northern Indiana?
Jack, I probably should be I should have a better idea of how that's going to go, but I'm not going to lie. I have watched almost 0 film on either one of them. Delta scares me enough that has absolutely been 100% my focus. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've had some of our assistant coaches watching some film on Ancilla and Grand Rapids, and I peeked at it a little bit, but literally have put no time and effort into that yet. I am way more worried about us, and I'm way more worried about Delta, and in that order. And when I get done with that tonight, if it ends up the way that we want it to, then we'll start worried about Ancilla or Grand Rapids, and I'm just like college to make sure we're prepared for the game.
Yeah, what is it that Delta does well? Don't play better on their home court. Pretty much everybody does. That's a difficult place to play down there. But what do they do that you have to counter? Again, they've got some pieces that are pretty good.
Well, they shoot it well. They shoot 34% from three as a team. They shoot over 45% from the field as a team. They score 82 points a game as a team. They rebound better than us. They average about 4 rebounds more a game than we do. They don't turn it over much. They're only averaging about 11 turnovers a game, which is pretty good. They play fast. They've got guys that can go. And at the end of the day, it's tough to beat a good team 3 times. And I think this is a good basketball team. They've got some really good pieces. I think they've got 7 or 8 really, really good players. We just have to make sure that our 7 or 8 or our 16 for that matter are better than their top 7 or 8.
All right, go get them.
Appreciate it, Jack.
All right, Matt Johnson, the coach of the Bay College Norse. More coming up from here at the Bay College Gym after this timeout. Bay College Radio in the NJCAA Region 12 tournament is Maverick 106.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness. Awesomeness unfold. A message from your friend.
Got it.
Crawford Funeral Home.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
At Elmer County Market, we're pleased to help support high school sports. Hockey, football, basketball, cheer, wrestling, baseball, all of them. Supporting this podcast, please.
Find us on elmersfresh.com, Instagram, and Facebook.
The Bay College Norse with a record of 23-5 of the season. Delta's record 11-17. The Norse trying to earn a spot into the regional semifinals. This is a quarterfinal game here. And on the home court, because the Norse are the second seed and the Pioneers are the 5th seed coming in. They won both games in the regular season against Delta. And, of course, that doesn't always mean anything, right? So we'll see how it goes here in this one as Bay College and Delta get going. Everybody is trying to get into their. How come nobody ever goes in from the other end of the table? No. You got. If you could see, it's really tight quarters here. I've got a fat gut, and so it's everybody's squeezing into their positions, and I'm trying to talk, and my gut is up against the table. All right, everybody's into their spots now, right? All right, good. So they've turned the lights off here.
Oh, geez. I'm keeping an eye on the other game tonight, the other quarterfinal between Grand Rapids and Ancilla, Indiana. That game about to start as well. Down in Indiana, and I've got it on the computer here, so we'll see how that goes. All right, Norse. Looking to move on to the semifinals at the Ballinger Fieldhouse in Flint. And again, it's really hard to speak when the PA is this loud. And you hear the guys being introduced here as the fireworks go. Bay College ready to go here in the quarterfinals tonight against Delta College. And Coach Fassett, congratulations again, man. The girls really, like I said in the women's broadcast tonight, they were not fooling around.
No, we weren't. We did a great job. And now hopefully we set the table for the men to duplicate it.
Okay, so what's your key against 42 here, the big 7-footer?
You know, I mean, you just got to make them work. I'm a guy where I like to front the post. Men's game might be a little different, but I like to front the post and make them make a perfect entry pass to get in there. But then on the other end, right on any end, you got to box him out. You got to keep a body close to him, get him out away from the basket. I think when we're on offense, pull him out away from the basket a little bit and get us some easy buckets. But I guess that'd be my strategy.
Well, I think Joe can hold his own.
Joe can hold his own. Joe definitely can pull him out away from the basket, that's for sure.
All right, so here's the basketball off the opening tip. They've got two tall ones, Delta, and we'll talk about the other one in a moment. Brandon Slink, number 0, because he's got good range from outside. They get it inside, backdoor play, slam dunk, Humphrey.
Yeah, right off the bat, a little dribble drive action, and when you let him get to the middle and help, bad things happen.
All right, so the first two to the Pioneers. Here's Joe Afori, cross-court pass in the corner. Goes to Ryan Sweeney. Sweeney up top now for Kyrie. Kyrie, Gatson, out to Sweeney. Left side, Nick Williams in the corner. Parker Fanning for 3, no good. Up in the air, the ball tapped and taken by Jaden Hackett. He was here.
Yeah, oh, was he?
At Bay College, yeah, for a little while.
Yeah.
And now he is playing for Delta. In the corner. Pioneers with the basketball, dribbling to the middle. Evan Booker puts the shot up off the rim. No good. It hits the top of the backboard and then comes back down.
Yeah, hits the edge. Yeah, no call. Usually if it goes over, they'll call it. If not,
yeah,
as long as it doesn't hit the the shot clock.
Okay, the Norse end up with the ball anyway. Double team in the corner. They trap Kyrie.
Yeah.
Gets it to Joe. Joe tried to go backdoor to Nick. It got picked off. It's on the floor now. We're going to have to try to salvage a tie-up. That's about all you can do there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely Delta's coming out aggressive defensively, and they're looking to trap the corners and make us work. And we're kind of adjusting a little bit. We haven't. I don't know that the Norse have really seen a lot of traps all year.
No, and that they've done that consistently here in the early going. So we'll see if they continue to do that. The Delta Pioneers, just Kyrie for 3 from the near side, no good. And big Will Humphrey gets the rebound. Delta in black uniforms, white numbers, letters, going right to left as Hackett's got the ball right now. Hackett, left-hand dribble, bounce pass. And there's a 3 for Schlink from the far side of the court. That's no good. And the Norse have the ball. Sweeney in the middle. Kick out left side. Josh Williams is open. Shoots and scores a 3.
Hey, great transition. Ryan found him wide open in the corner. They didn't cover the corner because Ryan was attacking. So great job to get the Norse on the scoreboard.
Watch this matchup between Hackett 22 and Sweeney 5. Oh, that was a bad pass. Oh,
it was deflected. It was deflected.
I was going to say, man, you're about 10 feet up.
Yeah, it was deflected there. But
2 Green Bay boys there, 5 and 20 for us and 22 for them.
Yeah.
And Coach Fassett and I are keeping an eye on the other quarterfinal game here. They just started as well down in Indiana between Grand Rapids and Ancilla. In the middle, Humphrey one-hands it. It's going to roll out, no good. Rebound, Schlink puts it back up and in. He hits the deck.
Yeah, good follow there. The big man put it up, put the bunny up, and it just went in and out, but they got the follow.
So 4-3, Delta with the lead. And Kyrie's got the ball over to Sweeney. Sweeney pass it off. Nice pass to Nick in the corner, but he threw up a terrible air ball. That's not Nick right there.
No.
Back in the other direction, Humphrey. Nick got back on defense and prevented Humphrey from going in, but Schlink throws up a three. That is no good.
Yeah,
Joe's got the rebound. Joe's going to bring it up court here, Coach.
Yeah, no, Joe brings it up. See, he's done that a few times. But again, we got to move it quickly out of the trap. And we can't settle for shots like that, right? You can't, out of the trap, you can't settle for shots like that early in the shot clock for sure.
And that's what Josh just did right there.
He just did.
We played more than 3 minutes of this game, 4-3 the score. Delta with the lead, and the Norse end up with a foul on the dribble drive here on Nick Williams.
On the dribble drive, yeah. Number one is tough, right? He gets downhill and he really ignites their offense. He does a great job.
Evan Booker, he's led them all year in a lot of statistical categories. I'm sure you're not surprised.
No.
Oh, here's a steal, though. Joe's got the ball. Joe up court and gets it stolen from behind by Jalen Carter, and he ends up with the foul and is not appreciative of the call either.
Yeah, no, you know, he got somebody there, and you got to draw it. So, yeah, he didn't get it clean. You know, that happens. Sometimes you got to maybe tap and let those go, right? You don't have to go in and get it.
We're just underway here. Are they, what, got a clock issue or no? Refs are talking it over. It should be 20, right? All right, they'll get it straightened out here. But if you weren't with us earlier, the Bay College ladies 101-38. That was impressive. Other half of the bracket on the ladies' side, Schoolcraft and Oakland tied at 14 at the end of the first quarter down in, that's the last score I had. What do you got here? 30-27? Okay.
Schoolcraft's up 30-22 right now.
Oh, 30-22.
About 5.5 to go.
All right.
Second quarter.
That whoever wins that will play Hocking the game after us.
In our region.
Yeah. Nick Williams will inbound, baseline right, 21 on the shot clock as Bay is down a point early. Kyrie, dribble drive right side. Kyrie all the way to the dish, puts it in off the window.
Good drive by Kyrie. Big man kind of challenged him there, and he hung in the air and avoided it for the layup.
He went right around him, didn't he?
Yeah.
So it's 5-4, Bay with the lead. Oh, Nick almost had himself a steal and a run out, but Hackett was able to hang on. Oh, it bobbled it there. Almost a steal again for Nick. Defense coming way out of the perimeter here, Coach. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, they left him open in the corner, though. Booker misses the triple. And here is Bay with the basketball and up court. Sweeney. You hear Coach Johnson say, come on, guys.
Yeah, it was kind of an awkward transition there.
Oh, now it's to be.
Well,
yeah, Delta thought he had carried the ball on the previous play, right? And they didn't get it.
Yep.
And then he definitely got the turnover there. So at the first media timeout, not going so well, Coach.
No, you know what? I mean, I always say this time of year, right? And our Norse have beaten Delta twice. Kind of like I told our girls, right? We got to be very good at what we do. Delta has to do something different, right? They can't do the same thing, otherwise it turns into the third loss of the year. So obviously Delta's made some adjustments, and they're starting to trap everywhere, and we're struggling to figure it out early.
Yeah, sure is.
So I'm sure during this media, Coach will be addressing how do we pass out of traps and rotations and not settle for threes early in the shot clock.
And that was something that your ladies did very well, I thought, in the game earlier tonight, Coach. They were trying pressure in backcourt constantly. And, I mean, it just 3 passes. You guys, I mean, were able to, very few turnovers off it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we have some fast, athletic guards in the back, so it's tough to press us. I mean, we do crack a little bit under some pressure once in a while, but overall, I mean, we're pretty good against pressure, and we we really work to look ahead, and then we get advantages when teams press us. So we do a good job there.
So 5-4, Delta with the early lead here out of the timeout. And that ball high in the air. Hackett pulls it down. And in the corner now, we're going to trap in the corner on Hackett.
Yeah.
Outside the arch, they kick it back in the corner. He got away.
Looked like it was tipped.
Yep, ended up being short, the triple off the rim. The big guy, Humphrey, gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good, and the Norse end up with the ball. Down a point, here's Joe running through the middle all the way to the can. Oh, it wouldn't go for him.
Just missed off the finger roll.
Yep. Back the other way, Hackett open in the corner, drives baseline, instead kick out top of the key, Schlink. Schlink with the basketball, left side it goes now to Hackett. Hackett with Kyrie coming over to guard him. Help from Sweeney on the back end, and the shot is short, but then Humphrey up in the air for the rebound, gets it to Booker. Booker scores.
There you go. Hey, as long as that big man's in there, you got to move him. You can't just stand there because he's going to out-rebound you, and he got the rebound and got him an extra possession for the bucket.
6-5 now. Nick Williams. Out it goes, a three for Sweeney.
There you go. Great ball movement that time, and Sweeney got the three.
Top of the key, he was wide open, and they just weren't fast enough to. Their defense just didn't come out and get him, right?
Yep. No, their D didn't rotate fast enough.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The rotation way off, eh? Now
you going in?
Schlink goes inside and scores. So it's 8-6. They by 2. Sweeney with the ball now. Gets it to Nick Williams. Left side, Josh Williams driving in the middle. Josh dumps it off underneath to Joe, and he scores.
There you go, good drive. The Norse now are starting to figure out the trap, and if you move it quickly and then attack, it's hard to trap.
10-6 now. Yeah, when you move it that fast, you got to really be fast to keep up, right?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
All right, outside Delta works it backdoor off the hands of Humphrey, and that'll turn it over to the Norse.
Now, good drive there, right idea. Big man just kind of bobbled it a little bit.
That was a nice dump off by Josh Williams a moment ago to Joe in the middle.
Yeah, it was. Beautiful dump off.
DeMarco checks in now. Let's see what kind of energy he brings. Three-pointer left side, right down the middle, Josh Williams.
There you go, Josh. I think he's two for 3 on the night there.
And Delta wants to talk it over.
Delta talk it over, get a timeout. And again, like the Norse kind of have figured out, right, if you out of the rotations of the trap, move it 1-2 quick passes, and if it's not the shot, you attack that. Now they're scrambling and you get wide open looks that way.
13-8 is your score. Down in Indiana, 13-7. Ancilla is leading Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids had a real nice season going. Then they really hit the skids. They've lost 4 in a row.
Okay.
And they sunk down to the 5 seed. That's why they're on that game tonight.
Yeah.
That's a big difference on the men's side because it's more teams.
Yeah.
To drop out of that 4 seed and have to go to the 2. We'll keep an eye on that one. But here, 13-8. And they'll get the ball into Hackett. Hackett will bring it up the middle of the court for Delta. Sweeney on him. Left side, driving. Booker, baseline, misses. Up in the air, Michael Lindsay. Boy, good to have him back.
Yeah, for sure. It's good to see Michael back on the floor.
Sweeney lost the ball. It's on the floor. A rare turnover. Log pass ahead to the trailer there, and going in and missing was 22.
Yeah, that was
32,
that was kind of an interesting foul on that. I don't know. I quite agree with some of the other contact that's going on.
Yep.
It looked a little questionable, but
Hackett will go to the line nonetheless.
He will go to the line nonetheless, yep.
8 points for Delta in the game, and he makes. And Coach Johnson talking with the official already.
Yeah, just questioning. You got to question him a little bit. You got to let him know you're paying attention.
Hackett makes. He's got a little cheering section here up from Green Bay.
Does he? Okay.
Hear him?
Yeah.
Hear him over there with the cowbell.
I hear the cowbell, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I remember that cowbell well last week.
That's right, yeah. Josh Williams left side.
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, he got away with it, though.
Yep.
Passed it to DeMarco in the middle to Sweeney. Sweeney, no, tipped up and in by Michael.
Great tip by Michael. That's the benefits of having Michael in there because he's very active around the rim.
So Michael scores. It's 15-10. Yeah, that was not the best pass selection there, but
we got dangerous, but we got it. Yeah, we got it through, I guess.
Yeah. Left side with the basketball now. Dribbling there was Jalen Carthen. Back to Booker, right side of the court. Booker drives in the middle, goes baseline, and Michael stayed with him. Missed the shot. Long pass up now, goes into DeMarco, and he scores, and it's now 17-10. So the Norse, they adjusted.
Yep, they for sure adjusted. And when you get some easy ones in transition, then you can't trap. So.
And then the other way, they're settling for threes now.
Yeah.
Long pass up here to Nick Williams. He puts it in.
Yeah, but another one. There we go. I mean, easy buckets. Bad shots lead to easy buckets on the other end.
19-10 now.
Yeah, Michael's come in and gave the Norse a huge lift.
DeMarco hanging with Slink and steals the ball. DeMarco back in the other direction, goes in and gets blocked. Well, he did it well at this end. At that end, though, they got him back.
Yep, they for sure got him back.
And then the basket at the other end for Hackett, so it's 19-12. 7-point lead for the Norse. Here is Josh Williams.
Dangerous pass inside against the zone. Good thing they bobbled it and we got it, but that's tough. Those no looks sometimes don't work because usually everyone else is looking. The only one that's not looking is the passer, so you got to be careful with those.
So 19-12 here, Coach. 7-point lead, immediate timeout.
Yeah, no, the Norse really, like I say, Michael's come off the bench and really giving the Norse a lift around the rim. Defensive rebounding and offensive rebounding and gotten us out in transition. So, like I say, it's good to see him back, and it's good to see him out there playing hard, giving us a lift. We definitely need Michael down the stretch. You know, having that tandem or that group of Michael and Joe, them kind of playing off each other or subbing for each other, and when each other's in, it makes us strong inside regardless who's in the game.
Ready to get on a bus again in the morning?
Yeah, it's going to be early. I'm going to have to get back and get my bags packed, and get everything set.
Yeah.
I've kind of been building up, and you never want to, assume what's going to happen.
Right.
So I got to get home tonight and get everything ready to go.
I did laundry last night, actually. I made sure because I knew we'd be here until probably 10:30, and leaving at 8 in the morning tomorrow. You have to be prepared in case that's the case, right?
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I've been doing laundry last couple days. So
yeah.
Getting ready.
Yeah, getting ready. We gone till Monday, I think.
Yeah.
In the middle to Michael. He stuffs it and one.
There you go. The benefits of Michael in there. He's really been focused, seeing him the last couple of days since he's been sick. Now he's back on the court. He's really been focused and locked in. And there off the inbounds play, he gets just the vertical dunk. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful job.
Yep. Michael has given the team a huge boost. It's 21-12, and the young man flat-footed on that, fouled him, and gives him the and one. A dunk and one. Gotta love that if you're a Norse.
If you're a Norse fan, that's for sure.
22-12, Bay by 10. Up court, a cross-court pass almost picked off by Josh Williams. He gambled, and Hackett made the three.
Hackett made the three. Yep, he was ready to score. I feel like early on here, like Delta only has a few kids that really look to score. A lot of their kids look to pass, and Hackett's obviously one of them.
Yeah, he's one of the scorers for sure. Cross court from Williams on top now to Trey Soniger. Back to Nick Williams, right side. Bay College leading by 7. Waiting, shot clock's at 5. Cross court, skips over, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. We did get it to Josh eventually.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way it was drawn up.
No, but coming late, good possession. You get an open look late in the possession. That's good possession for you. They don't all go in.
And then Delta scores at the other end. Now it's 22-17. Soniger in the corner to Williams. Nick goes cross court to the left side. Soniger's open, shoots the three and buries it.
Trey ain't going to miss too many of those. If they're going to play zone and leave him open for the skip, it's going to be a long day for the Pioneers or the Ducks.
The Ducks, that's their mascot. It is.
Yes.
Trey with the triple. 25-17. Bay by 8. Down in Indiana, 19-15. Ancilla in the lead over Grand Rapids. And how's that Schoolcraft Oakland game going on the ladies' side?
Yeah, it looks like Schoolcraft's at the line right now. The score's not up. Last time, look, Schoolcraft was starting to pull away.
All right. Turnover at the other end here, a high pass, and the Norse really speeding up Delta a little bit here.
They are speeding them up, and again, they only got a couple guys that look to score, and so you speed them up, they're all right. Looks like Schoolcraft's getting comfortable now, 43-25, with about a minute and a half to go in the second quarter.
So it looks like they're going to be in Flint.
Yep.
Three-pointer left side. It's long this time by Kyrie. Or is that Trey? That was Trey, my bad.
Yeah, that was Trey shot that. Delta's got the big man back in, so let's see. Early on when the big man was in, he was doing good things and affecting our offense. So
here's Trace going baseline now. Bounce pass over to Joe, and Joe is fouled. Delta wanted a shuffle of the feet there. 25-17, the Norse by 8, and the Norse will inbound. Baseline right, they get it back to the volleyball line to Kyrie. Cross court to Kyrie from Sweeney. Kyrie in the middle, kick back out. Sweeney for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound deflects, Kyrie gets it again. Michael bounced it underneath to Joe. He got blocked by the big guy.
Yeah, he got blocked. Probably could have been a foul, but when the big man's in there, you got to know where he's at all times.
And now Hackett throws up a three at the other end, off the rim, no good, and we get
a foul on three. Yep, number 3. Get on the push. He went up for it, and I think coaches will take those aggressive fouls like that. He kind of jumped in and just poked at it.
Javion Blackwell with the foul there. Bay with the basketball, and an 8-point lead here in Escanaba. Here is Soniger with the ball at the volleyball line. Over left side, Sweeney passes to Joe baseline. They get it back now, cross court Sweeney to Soniger in the corner. A three is no good. The Norse.
Off by Kyrie. Yeah, Soniger gets it back. That should be good right there. Oh, in and out. Good shot there.
Back in the other direction now. Delta with the ball. He runs right into Michael.
Yeah, good attack. Good finish, right? Kind of forced the ref to make a call or not. So
Kyrie in the middle, pull-up jumper, back iron, no. Rebound on the floor, and Pioneers come back with the ball. Bay College with a 6-point lead, 25-19. Sweeney gets it up the left side. Soniger in the corner, open for three.
There you go. Yeah, fine, Trey. Trey is going to miss too many. He's probably 2 or 3 now. So Good job, good transition. Bay needed that.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of short a couple baskets. Now Kyrie on the steal. Gets fouled on the steal. So good job defensively. Getting his hands up, getting in the passing lane, getting the steal.
28-19, the Norse have pulled away to a 9-point lead. That foul on Jalen Carthen, and that is his first. We get a timeout on the court here, but 7:05 left in the half. 28-19 the score. So I think for the ladies, your situation is pretty much ideal because you have 2 days to prepare, 2 full days. We don't play till 6 o'clock, so you have all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And all day Thursday to work on things, to watch a lot of film, right? And stuff like that. And then you've got
and most of the day Friday.
Right. You have a shoot around on Friday. Yeah. And you could do some other things too besides just a shoot. You could do 3 full practices before you play.
For sure. We could take a tour of Flint too, for that matter.
Well, I think we're probably going to. Our practices are at the University of Michigan, Flint. Okay. Not at Mott College where the tournament is.
Yeah.
And so you got to drive there and stuff. So down in Indiana, Ancilla up by 6.
All right.
24-18 over Grand Rapids, and that is about the same amount of time as us, 7 minutes.
So is that that's the 2-5 matchup?
2-5.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2-5, and we're the no, we're the 2-5. That's the
3-4.
3-4. Yeah,
that's
the other
3-4 matchup. Yeah, we are the 2-5 guy.
Yeah, so that's who Bay will play in the men's game if they win this on Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, looks like we got Parker back in the game. Parker Fanning in the game for Joe, I believe.
The inbounds play, they get it to Parker posting up, and who did that go off of? It looked like it
went off of, I think Michael hustled for it and kind of fumbled it out of bounds, which was fine, good. Now they're inbound and see what we got.
So Delta with the basketball. They are only down 9. I mean, it's not like it's a blowout. In the middle, we get a trip.
Yeah, it kind of gets downhill and draws. They're kind of setting that high screen and letting them play off of that. So, good action there. Norris just got to communicate a little bit on those screens.
Yeah, for sure. Bay College 28-19. We are going to hear from Mike Ponko, the Bay College baseball coach, at halftime. They are leaving for Florida Thursday.
Yeah, shoot. Lucky them. That's nice. Florida's nice any type of year, but especially this time of year, right?
Shot in the lane, put up and good.
Yeah, good out of bounds play there.
Yep.
To get the wide open jumper in the lane.
Carter Ginch with the basket.
Yep, 28-21.
Yep, 7-point game here.
Ducks hanging close.
Not ready to quack out yet, are they?
Nah, for sure. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants to quack out.
No. Kyrie flew it over, and Mike Kell in the corner missed the triple. Their live stream has died down in Ancilla with a score 24-20 in favor of the home team there over Grand Rapids. Nice display of dribbling here at this end by Carthen, but they run out of real estate and it's turnover.
Tried to force it into the big man. We just got our hands in the way and got the steal, so good job.
Sweeney gets it in the middle, and Soniger lost it. So it's Delta back the other way. Inside, blocked by Parker Fanning from behind.
Yeah, Parker on the good block there.
And now the pass up the left side, and the Norse get it up the left side of the court with a nice pass cross court from Mike Cal over to Kyrie, or to Trey.
Over to Trey, and a good hesitation move. I think Delta assumed he was going to shoot the three, which he's so good at, and he hesitated and put it on the floor and got the bump. So good job. I think on the other end, again, it's interesting. A lot of the Delta guys, there's only a couple guys that really aggressively look to score.
Yeah.
A lot of them look to dish a little bit, and I think that last possession, right, if the guy would have went into the bucket early to score, he probably would have got the foul and the and one. But he tried to dump it off, and then he got it back, and just wasn't a good transition possession for him.
Well, the Norse, Trey misses a free throw, and on the missed the front end of the 1-and-1, we get a loose ball foul against Bay.
Yeah.
So Delta's got the ball down 7, and now the Norse defense is really stifling them. Another turnover.
They are definitely left his feet. I think I hear the young man asking for the push. I mean, I might agree with him on a 10 because we did leave our feet, and he did draw the contact, but ref didn't see it that way.
Soniger left side now to DeMarco. Gets it over near side to Sweeney. Back out to Trey for 3, no good. Rebound up in the air, Parker taps it, loose on the floor, and a cross-court pass now to Josh Williams. Back outside the arch to Soniger. Now Sweeney drives left side. Sweeney all the way to the dish, puts it in.
Yeah, good job. That's good things happen when you can get that extra possession off the offensive rebound.
And Sweeney made him pay there for not getting the rebound. And 30-21. Ryan puts the Norse up by 9. And there's at the other end, Carthen nailing a long 2. 30-23. Parker brings it up court. They try to trap him. He gets it to DeMarco. DeMarco Shelley left side now to Soniger. Cross court to Josh. Wide open for 3. It's no good.
Josh, kind of a flat shot there,
yeah.
Fading away, right? Probably could have swung it a little bit more, at least stay in the shot, right? Stay in and get it.
Cross court pass. They set it up for a wide open triple right down the middle for Carter Gench.
Yeah, hanging tough, 30-26.
30-26, yeah. Muskegon's up on Montcalm 26-21 right now. And now the Norse turn it over, and here we go. Back up court. Oh, going downhill. That's a blocking foul on Josh.
And we're going to go underneath. They'll call it on the ground because he hadn't gathered yet. But they'll call it on the ground underneath.
London Williams was going downhill right up the middle of the court. He wasn't stopping.
No. I believe they're calling underneath. It looks like they might have called them gathering, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, the other official's calling it underneath.
Yeah,
He's calling it underneath, yeah. He definitely said it's underneath.
Yeah. Williams was going to the line, and he was like, refs are like, no.
Yeah, no, he hadn't quite gathered yet. They got him a couple steps out. But here we go. I mean, the last couple inbounds plays have been pretty good for him, so see what happens here if the Norse can talk through and get a stop here.
Inbounded to the big guy, right side of the lane. That is Willie Humphrey. Humphrey goes right by his man and scores.
Yeah, there we go. Another effective inbounds play underneath. 30-28. They're only down 2.
30-28. Yep. Here's Nick Williams near side. Williams passes to Sweeney, right side, and Sweeney kicks it back out to DeMarco. DeMarco cross court to Josh Williams. Now Sweeney. Sweeney drives in the middle, throws it in the corner to Williams. Nick Williams bounce pass to Sweeney in the middle for Joe, and he gets hammered from behind.
Get a good block. I think it's about time we get some Michael back in the game. We need a little lift here.
Yeah, we do. 30-28 to score. How about down in Indiana? 32-29. Ancilla's lead down to 3 against Grand Rapids, so 2 very tight games.
There you go.
Right now.
Those in this time of year, like I told our kids leading up to the game today, like it's going to be somebody's last game today, right? And nobody wants it to be their last game today. So every team's gonna fight tooth and nail to make sure it's not their last game. So that's why that's why they call it March Madness, and you see very good basketball in March.
Well, and everybody just leaves it all out there, right?
They do, because like I say, if you lose, you go home and you're done for the year. So nobody wants to be in their last game, that's for sure. And especially if you're a sophomore at this level, right, it's your last game in this uniform. Some kids may have opportunities to move on. Some kids may not. It may be their last game of ever playing basketball. So you're going to fight as hard as you can.
On the bus tomorrow morning and on the air with the Bay College ladies, 5:45 on Friday. Pre-game show, 6 o'clock tip-off. And the guys in a dogfight right now, 30-28. Sweeney with the ball now for Bay. Gives it over to Nick Williams near side. Shot clock winding down from the volleyball line. DeMarco buried it!
DeMarco heard the countdown and had no problem raising up and knocking it down. Great job by DeMarco recognizing the shot clock and making the shot.
How many feet is the volleyball line away? I mean, he was 2 feet on the volleyball line.
Yeah, he was. I guess I don't have enough fingers and toes to count that high. So he was deep. That's a big number when it comes to the basketball court.
DeMarco Shelley makes it 33-28. The 2-point lead is down to 5, and now Josh gets in the man's. Oh, he looked like he deflected it. They're giving it to Bay. They're saying it went off a Booker. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, they reversed it. Officials got together.
Yeah.
Officials got together.
I was gonna say there's no way that was Bay College ball.
Yeah,
no way.
No.
All right, inbounding on top here is Hackett. Fakes on Sweeney. Sweeney stays right with them. That's the 2 Green Bay boys. Kick over in the left corner now to Carter. Pass over at the shot clock. They don't get it off.
Yeah,
Hackett.
Yeah, for sure. They had a kind of a shot clock situation, and he definitely recognized it, and Ryan did a great job of staying locked to him and contesting that 3.
33-28. The lead is 5 for Bay, and I'll tell you what, that 3 by Shelley, that's deep.
It's something else. I mean, DeMarco isn't known as the best shooter in the world, but he definitely knocked that one down.
He's got the ball now, cuts through the middle and scores again.
DeMarco's definitely better at getting to the rim and finishing around the rim, that's for sure.
5 big points for DeMarco with the score 35-28 now.
Yeah,
and that's what Coach been talking about all year, Coach Fassett. Coach Johnson's been saying, look, we've got so many players that can contribute.
Yes.
Here comes DeMarco. 2-on-1, gets it to Joe. A soft dunk.
There you go. So great job here. Great answer by the Norse. Right. The Ducks cut it to 2, but now the Norse are stretching the lead back up to 9 here.
37-28 in the middle. Humphrey, no. Knocked away. Another run out. Here comes Sweeney up court. Sweeney with a basketball over to Nick. Nick Williams baseline. Kick back out. DeMarco, does he feel it? No. Gets it to Sweeney. Backdoor. Beautiful pass.
Good foul.
Oh, what a job by DeMarco.
Great job by DeMarco. Kind of looked like he was going to shoot it, but he had his eyes on other things and got the dime to Ryan underneath. So now we've pushed the lead to 11, but then, Delta comes right back, pushes down the floor, and we get the foul on Joe inside.
Booker goes to the line here, but that is a big 9-0 run for the Norse in a 30-28 game.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah, he definitely, the Norse have definitely answered the bell there, and definitely have got some runouts and got some easy buckets and even tough buckets, right? But they've managed that, right? So great, 11-point lead here. Looks like he missed the first free throw.
Yeah, Booker missed. He has another. 3-point game down in Indiana right now, and Scylla leading Grand Rapids. Almost halftime there. He missed both free throws. Trey's got the rebound, and the Norse, you could feel the momentum, was with Delta earlier, right?
Yeah, for sure. He must have made one of the two.
All right.
Must have made the first one and missed the second one, but 10-point lead here by the Norse. Let's see what we got.
Cross court, back on the alley-oop behind the play to Josh Williams. He scores.
Good look. That's one thing about playing zone, right? Sometimes that backside of the zone, you can fill that backside and hit those gaps because they kind of tend to cheat towards the ball. And that time, Josh definitely found a gap, cut into the basket, and Kyrie saw him out the corner of his eye.
Nice pass by Kyrie, right where it needed to go to Josh on the baseline.
Exactly.
41-29, but we do foul Booker and put him back at the line. First one for Booker on a 1-and-1 is good.
Made that one, got that one.
41-30 the score. Halftime now, they just nailed a 3 at the buzzer, and Scylla 40, Grand Rapids 31. So they've got it up to 9, kind of like we pulled it.
Yep.
Almost identical scores here, Coach.
Yeah, for sure. He missed the second there. Let's see what we can do, see if we can get a couple.
Well, I'll tell you what happened there. Evan Booker right in front of us, Coach, gambled. He tried to get the steal for a run out the other way. He missed and ended up fouling Trey.
Yeah, for sure. He kind of got that. He kind of got that reach around. And, sometimes, you get all ball and it feels clean. But, a lot of times refs call that, right? They just call that. They'll say there was a push or there was body or something. It's best in those situations. Just keep your body in front of the man, right?
Well, Trey missed the free throw. They come up the court and what's his name there? Williams, London Williams, number 5, went to his left and missed.
And Joe, a nice vertical contest there. Got the rebound. Bay calls the timeout. Let's really get a good last shot here, or a good final shot. 22 seconds. I guess they possibly could get a 2-for-1, but my guess is they want to make sure and get a good shot and then get a good stop, to end the half.
So, what do you do? Do you set up a little bit of going downhill and then a kick out to one of the wings for a triple, or what do you? Or do you just go right to the hole?
Well, I think you get something inside. I think you get Joe inside. Their big man's not in the game right now. So you do something. You got Michael and Joe in the game. So if you can get some sort of high-low action between him and Michael to get a high percentage layup to finish or to get your last possession, be great. The Pioneers come out in an extended 1-2-2 here to try to slow down and try to take us out of whatever the Norse were planning on doing.
It's knocked away as it comes across half court. The Norse will inbound sideline left. Yeah, Coach Johnson actually had the board out and was showing Trey Soniger, with the marker. This is what we're doing, so let's see.
Yep.
Trey's got the ball, gives it to Nick, and Nick Williams.
So usually Michael plays on that high post area. You're probably going to play one side, have Trey fanned out on the other side.
I tried to go back door to Kyrie. It's picked off. back in the other direction now. A run out and a layup and one for Delta.
Yeah, he probably had his feet in the circle. So, you know, Trey tried to take a charge there, but just didn't get his feet out of the circle.
So Derek Campbell will go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play for Delta. 41-32 now, the lead 9. Yeah, you're up 11 and you got the ball and you're trying to, but just didn't work out that time.
It just didn't work out that time for sure.
So it's 41-32. Boy, this time of year, momentum can be a huge thing, isn't it? I mean, it just changes quick.
It does change so fast. I mean, the players are so athletic these days, and they just go.
All right, they missed the and one, so now Soniger brings it up. He's trapped right in front of us. 2 men trap him. He's able to get out of it. Michael into Joe. No, he missed the layup. Baseline. Delta's got 3 seconds. They're going to try a long bomb, and almost bury it.
He just missed it. His feet kind of slipped a little bit, or I think it may have been good. But, you know, good first half by both teams, I think. You know,
yep.
Delta came out, did what they wanted to do early, had their runs. You know, the Norse had their runs as well. Norse just finished the half on a longer run than Delta has.
Yeah.
So the Norse are up 9 at this point, and I'm sure Coach is going to have a lot of things to talk about. You know, again, Delta for sure didn't come all this way to lose. So
no, they didn't.
You know,
9-point game here. Guess what? Down in Indiana.
9-point game there. 40-31.
Yep. So they're both up for grabs here as we go to halftime in the final game on this court this season. The Bay College Norse with a 41-32 lead over Delta College here in the regional quarterfinals. Coming up, you'll hear from Mike Paco, the coach of the Bay College baseball team, and we'll come back and Coach Fassett will go over the stats. So we're going to take a 3-minute break here from Paco next. 41-32 for the Norse, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit advancedtechup.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Hi, this is Vicki and Claire from Donut Connection.
Fat Tuesday is almost here, and we are excited to be offering 12 of your favorite flavor Punskis, including the return of cream cheese.
We will be taking pre-orders from Sunday, March 2nd through Tuesday, March 4th, as well as walk-ins. Pre-orders are not required, but encouraged.
Call us today at 786-1050 to make sure you get your favorites.
Let us help you celebrate Fat Tuesday the sweetest way.
With Donut Connection, where every bite is a celebration.
Does peace of mind have a name? Can confidence and trust be summed up in a word or two? Can innovation really mean security? At Pomps Tires of Escanaba, they have people that are working diligently every day to keep your family safe with tires, brakes,
At Key Realty Delta County, we are more than just fans. We're proud members of our community. Just like a buzzer-beating three-pointer, buying a home is thrilling. Hi, this is Jamie Beaver. Choose us as your local real estate dream team. Our real estate game plan revolves around you. We invite you to call or stop in our office anytime and let's talk real estate.
We're the key to buying and selling. G Realty Delta County.
Okay, we're back here at halftime. Bay College basketball as the playoffs get underway. And no, we are not done with Bay College athletics after whatever our tournament run is, because baseball and softball are just getting started. We'll talk with Coach Garris in our next halftime show. But Mike Ponko, we've done a couple of interviews so far. You getting off to a start here down in Florida. So first of all, tell me how you feel training camp has gone, because now you're about to play somebody other than yourselves.
Well, that's a big part of it. Is right now everybody's sick of being inside and looking at the same pictures day in and day out, and it'll be nice just to get out and see another team. We're excited about the possibilities of this season. I think we have some guys that came in and surprised us on the mound, and we think we're going to be able to hit the ball. We're probably the deepest we've ever been offensively, so finding at bats for everybody is going to be a challenge, but that's a good problem to have.
Well, that's why we pay you the big bucks around here, you know.
Well, I'm still waiting for the big bucks.
Well, go across the hall there, you know.
Yeah, I've done that one. I'm not getting anything from that.
Talk with me about the trip coming up here this weekend. You're heading down to Dodgertown, and I don't know if there's all that many of the guys who know about the history of Dodgertown and that place. I know last time when we were both there, Mike, you and I spent a good half hour just walking around and soaking it in, looking at some of the photos and whatnot. But that is part of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a historic place. When you think of all the former Los Angeles Dodgers that have played at that stadium and on those practice fields, from the 50s, 60s, all the way up into the 2000s, there's been a lot of fantastic major leaguers that have been on those fields. And in the history at the time, when we were down there, they had all the pictures in the hall that you could go look at, and it was a lot of fun to go through that history. So I'm excited to see what MLB has done with it now that they've taken it over. It's now called Jackie Robinson Training Complex. So I'm sure with MLB owning it, they fixed it up, made it a little bit prettier, and I'm sure they're smart enough to have kept the history with it too. So we're excited to see what they've done with the place.
Well, and last question is your opponents. What kind of a schedule do you have? I remember when we were down there last time, it was pretty tough. There were some real good teams, and some D1s in there.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix, and to be honest, it seems weird, but this close to the trip, to be honest with you, we're not worried as much about a scouting report against the other teams. We're worried about what we do ourselves going down there. This is for us to get ready for our conference play. Obviously, these games count. We want to win them. We're going to play to win. But we're seeing a couple teams that are familiar from us from being down there in the past. Hagerstown is who we open up with. We always battled them down there. A couple of Penn State teams we've seen in the past. So a little bit of a mix. I would have liked to have a few more two-year schools in there. But I do enjoy playing the Penn State schools because they're competitive. They bring good kids. They're fun games. It's not a lot of the chirping back and forth. So I'm fine with that schedule. We're going to play 9 games in about I think it's 7 days. Yeah, 9 games in 7 days, and hopefully get some good weather and play some good ball and answer a lot of questions. Find out a lot about ourselves. That's really the point of the trip.
All right, well, have a good time, and it's a business trip, so take care of business.
Exactly. That's what we talk about with the kids. It is a business trip. We're down there to win baseball games, and that's our main goal.
Okay, Mike Ponko, the head coach of the Bay College baseball team. More coming up at halftime from here at the Bay College gym as the playoffs get going in basketball. Bay College Radio's Maverick 106.
Chips or cracks, we got your back. Brian's Auto Glass.
Michelle T gives Brian's Auto Glass 5 stars plus. Best. I'll bring my vehicle. Michelle Louser went above and beyond.
Like 15?
The other place, Brian's Auto Glass actually wants to help. Now we're off on our vacation, all thanks to Michelle.
I've played 3.5 minutes. Interview just ended.
Since 1931, Army Battery of Escanaba has been a family-owned store hub for all all things battery related.
Alrighty.
Concerned your vehicle won't start in the cold? Will your tool or device fire up when you need it? Stay 1 volt ahead. Connect with your local experts in person or online today. They stock a selection of battery options, chargers, cables, and jump starters for cars to boats and electronics to industrial machinery. The real power of Remy Battery is the energy they put into serving you.
(30-28).
30-28. Sorry about that.
Yep.
I don't think the live stream heard a word we said, but they will now.
Yep.
The radio did. But 30-28 at that point, and DeMarco keys a 9-0 run. That was huge.
Yeah, for sure. That was huge. The three he hit late in the shot clock, went in, was a great job, and so now we're gonna see. It should be a fun half, right? I think again, as I've said earlier in the broadcast, it's somebody's last game today. So who wants it more is what it's going to come down to.
Well, you sure don't want it to be you, right? When every coach has been on both ends, right? I mean, unless you win a state championship or a national championship, your last game is going to be a loss.
It's going to be a loss. There's no doubt. Only there's only a certain number of teams that get to end their season on a win, and at our level, there's only one, right? There. Division I level, there's one. Division II level, there's one at every level that ends on a win. But you wanna be, as a coach, we always talked about whether it's the high school level, college level, you want to be playing in that last weekend, whatever that is. That last weekend, at our level, it's a national tournament. You want to be playing in that national tournament, and so you got to do whatever you can, and you got to fight and claw. And I always say, there's always a little bit of luck that comes along with it. Yeah. There's no national champion that hasn't had a little luck along the way. So hopefully the luck can shine on the Norse, both men and women, and we can make it as far as we can.
All right, so we're going to take a 90-second break, come back with the second half. 41-32, the Norse with the lead. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Dinner? Delta County Airport has you covered with convenient same-day flights to and from Detroit. You can make that 8 a.m. meeting and be back to tuck the kids into bed. Book your flight today at flyesc.com. That's flyesc.com. And experience the ease of travel right from Escanaba. Always free parking too. Delta County Airport. Spend less time getting there and more time being there or home.
If your vehicle is in need of some TLC under the hood, choose Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba. From an oil change to a major overhaul, Advanced Tech provides exceptional service for all makes and models. Featuring state and ASE certified technicians and conveniently located in the heart of Escanaba's major shopping area, alongside Walmart and behind Drifter's Restaurant. For more information, visit AdvancedTechUP.com or search Advanced Tech on Facebook. Advanced Tech Services Center of Escanaba.
Time is measured in so many ways. It can be the hardest thing to get through some days. Simple acts of kindness can help those struggling. You'll be amazed how easy it is to put a smile on someone's face. A simple gesture that you give to someone may make it their best day in a long time. Even those that seem to have everything together need kindness. Find time for daily acts of kindness and watch the awesomeness unfold. A message from your friends at Crawford Funeral Homes.
All right, here we go, Coach Fassett. 20 minutes on the board, 9-point lead for the Norse. Delta's got the ball first to start the half.
There we go. It's somebody's last half of the year. We'll see who it is.
Delta with the ball, left to right across your radio. And they will try, anyway, to cut into that lead. Again, they did. Remember, we had a lead of 8 or 9, and they got it to 2. All right, here's Hackett near side. Passing into the corner to Carter. Back, down. Oh, he missed a layup underneath. Got his own rebound and scored, though. The big guy, Humphrey, gets his third basket of the game. So the lead is 7 here, Coach. 41-34.
There we go. Let's see what Bay does coming out the half. I'm sure as Delta looks like they're back into their trap.
Josh Williams drives right side, scores off the window. Nice,
we go. Yeah,
nice drive.
Good drive. Jalen 20 didn't really contest it too hard.
Josh Williams with the basket there. Oh, they left Schlink open in the corner, and Josh got back well enough to block the shot. They're going to get him for a foul?
No, the ball's out of bounds.
I see. I got you.
Yeah, the ball. Josh, good contest and got a deflection, and it landed on the end line. So
yeah. Josh came back. We were caught on that one. Here's a shot for Schlink. No good. Ball deflects to Kyrie. Kyrie gets it up to Nick Williams on the baseline, and he scores to make it 45-34.
Good drive, good aggressive. Norse have come out aggressive. Got 2 early layups. Great job.
45-34, the lead 11. Left side of the basketball for Delta. Jalen Carter underneath. No. Humphrey, big guy, gets the rebound. Just Schlink, the other big guy. Way back out to Hackett. Sweeney on him, the Green Bay battle. And this time, Jaden will pass it up. Schlink throws up a 3. It's not close. Barely hit the glass. Rebound, Joe. Up court, Sweeney. Looks up, sees Kyrie going to the basket, and Schlink had to foul him to stop a driving layup.
He did good. Like I say, the Norse have gotten a couple transition buckets here, and they're being aggressive going to the rim, not settling for shots, right? They're just getting to the rim and getting easy ones.
And that's what you don't want to see is settling, right? You take yourself out of your own rhythm.
You do, especially in transition, right? You want to attack the basket.
All right, so Bay's got the ball. They'll set something up here. Sweeney at the free throw line. Sweeney, left side to Nick Williams. Nick with the basketball. Oh, in the corner it goes to Josh. Now to Nick. Right side. Joe's going to throw up a 3 and bury it.
And it goes in. Great patience, by the Norse that time of just swinging the ball and moving it and giving Joe a wide open 3.
You think that one's a no, yes? Or is it, Joe can make them?
I think it's okay because I think the shot clock was down. I think the shot clock was definitely under 20. So wide open three, we'll take that.
Humphrey with the ball, and Josh almost had to steal the first time. Got into his wheelhouse a second time, giving up about 4 inches, and ends up with the foul. Josh Williams.
Yeah, I feel like, if I'm the Delta coach, I probably wanted a foul probably about 3 or 4 before that. Josh was kind of handsy, quite a bit of handsy on that one.
Yeah, he was.
He got caught.
14-point lead now, Coach, biggest of the game.
There we go. Yeah, good push. They've come out strong.
48-34. The Bay College Norse with the lead, 7-2 to start this half. Right side basketball, Carter. Carter tried to get it into Humphrey. He does, and he dunks it. Boy, that was easy.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Big guys can make that stuff look real easy.
Backed up court now, Sweeney to Williams. Now to Williams. It's Williams to Williams.
There you go. Joe's floating on the perimeter. He wants another 3 here.
He gets it over to Kyrie.
Get him back inside.
Sweeney will take the 3. It's no good. And up in the air, the rebound into the hands of Carter Gench, number 14. Here they come up court now, left to right. 3 minutes gone by, second half. Stolen away by Joe. Joe's opened up court. He will. Oh, he's going to go up. That's got to be an intentional foul. No?
He definitely went for the basketball. I don't know that I would look to call that an intentional, because he did go up. It was just an awkward place, right?
Yeah.
Joe was jumping mid-jump. He caught it at the top.
Yeah, Joe was going in. He was hoping, obviously, for a dunk, and he did have a step. The refs are talking it over now. I'm not sure what they're...
So they're probably talking over if
it's intentional.
If they're going to call it an intentional or flagrant, or however they call it. But, I guess I would just, it was just, he was jumping. They caught him mid-jump, caught his hand. It was just a contest at the top.
So you would leave it as a common foul?
I would leave it as a common foul. We're shooting 2.
48-36, Bay with the lead. And Scylla, that game is exactly like ours, eh? 48-38. What do we got for? Okay, so it is a flagrant foul.
So it is a flagrant. I guess I'm 0 for 1 on that one.
Well, but I saw your point too, and obviously the coaches for Delta are less than pleased.
Yeah, for sure. Like I say, I just think that again he's going up and it's a jump, and when you get fouled in the air, you do fall different ways, and it doesn't. It may look flagrant, but it's just kind of a nature of the game. If one thing if he undercut him, it's one thing if
he didn't undercut him.
He didn't undercut him. It's one thing if he hammered him and pulled him down, which he didn't do either. He just met him at the top and deflected it. But nonetheless, we're shooting 2 on a flagrant, and we'll get the ball back.
And Joe missed the first free throw. 48-36, 12-point lead for the Norse over the Pioneers here in the regional quarterfinals.
Joe makes 1 or 2 on that.
Yeah. 49-36. Boy, you saw some great basketball down in Kalamazoo last weekend on the guys' side. Kalamazoo Valley won the state championship there. They had to beat Macomb.
Yeah.
And they had lost to them on this court last year by 20.
Really?
Yeah, they both broke 100 too. Here's Kyrie!
Yeah, there's some athletes in the men's game, that's for sure. So yeah, no, great kind of inbounds there. I got a 4-point swing there because Kyrie hits a 3 after the 1 free throw.
So that puts it to 52-36, and now Delta steps on the sideline over there, number 14, Gench.
Yeah, he gets it there. It's one of those things. Once these type of runs, right? Once you get those type of runs, the little things start to mount up against you, right? If you're the team not making the run, step out of bounds, you get a questionable flagrant call. You just get questionable calls that don't go your way.
Kyrie with the ball, back to DeMarco. DeMarco to right side to Sweeney. Now to Joe, back to Sweeney. Sweeney pulls up, shoots, scores. Boy, he's money in those mid-range, isn't he?
Yeah, he for sure lives in the mid-range. And Delta in their zone just kind of got over-rotated, and we found a gap.
Now it's up to 18. Danger time for Delta here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's see what they got now. They got deep penetration, and they got Joe on the foul. So we'll see here. And in the situation like here now, like Delta's got to keep their composure. not talk to referees too much.
Yeah.
As
they
number
clearly
20.
feel that they've been
you know,
ill-used here.
Yeah, for sure. And the more you chat them up, it takes you off of your game, of what you got to do. So you just got to stay focused.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of hit 2 free throws there.
So they're back within 16, but boy, it's a long way to come back on the road for a team that
for sure is.
They gave us their best punch when they got it to 30-28.
Yes.
And the Norse closed the half 11-4 and started the second half 7-2. It's 18-6.
Yeah.
Kyrie back out now to Sweeney, 8 on the clock. Sweeney a little bit out of control, finds a wide open Kyrie for 3.
Kyrie knocks it down. Kyrie, good shot.
57-38. 19-point lead, and now we get a foul. DeMarco got caught up in the air there.
Yeah, I think kind of both him and Kyrie got caught up in the air. And was that Hackett there? Or no, that was the other guy.
14, that was Gesh.
Yeah, Gesh. He got caught up, so all 3 of them got caught up in the air. I think. And Gesh didn't really know where he wanted to go with it, and DeMarco wound up bumping him, and they got the call. So, you know, I think in here, you know, you've had a couple calls like that. Since the flagrant one was called, you've had a couple calls go against the Norse here. So,
all right.
You know, I hate to use the term makeup, but maybe that's what's happening here.
Back in 30 seconds, 57-38, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty, Delta County.
Jack Hall, Coach James Fassett with you. And it's a 19-point lead for Bay. Delta's got the ball in this regional quarterfinal. 15.5, still lots of time on the clock. Booker's got the ball now for the Pioneers. DeMarco on him. Pass it over right side to Carter. On the right side, and Booker gets fouled.
Yeah. He definitely, I mean, that's just one of those, an aggressive foul.
Michael.
Kind of a half step behind by Michael. It's just kind of incidental contact, but needless to say, it is a foul. So, but good hustle play, like I say. Coaches will take those hustle plays anytime.
Kyrie checks out. Soniger checks in. 57-38, that's off a foot. Rolls in the backcourt.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They might want to talk about that. I think that went off.
They're giving Bay the ball,
Ryan's foot.
Yeah,
called
I think
over and back. You know, I think.
Called.
Yeah, sure. I think that could have been off Ryan's foot there, but.
Yeah. The refs are talking over with the Delta coach, who's obviously not in agreement with the call.
Oh, yeah. Well, the one thing the ref is explaining is last to touch, and I get that, but the last to touch was Ryan's foot.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, he didn't touch it going back.
No, it was definitely off of Ryan's foot.
Yeah.
So
it was a bad call. Yeah, you ain't tripping.
Ryan's got the ball, goes inside, gets swatted out of bounds by Humphrey. No, yeah, we all saw the same thing.
Yeah, we all saw the same thing. I mean, I don't think his last to touch argument holds water there. But nonetheless, I guess it does hold water because he is the official.
Well, yeah, his opinion's the only one that counts, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. 57-38, Norse turned the ball over at the other end here. 7-point game in Indiana, 48-41. Ancilla leading Grand Rapids. 12 minutes to go in that one.
Yeah, so I think this is kind of a dangerous time for the Ducks here. The Ducks got to string together a few possessions if they want to stay in this game or get back in the game.
Campbell drives inside, goes with his left hand to tie off the glass. Beautiful pass up court from Michael into Sweeney.
Yeah. Great transition bucket. Now the North's up 21 here. Got a comfortable lead here coming out of the half. Great Great play out of the half.
And now they force a three at the other end. It's an air ball. DeMarco behind everybody gets it into Soniger. Tried to be a little cute there and get it back to DeMarco for a dunk. That was blocked by the Pioneers.
Ryan still got it. We still got it, and Ryan missed it here. So, again, the Pioneers got to get something going here. They want to stay in this game.
Bank shot. Bank is open for Jalen Carter.
Yeah, he definitely hits it. Great shot by him. Kind of stopped the run by the Norse here. Now the Ducks got to get a stop.
59-40. Here's Joe on the baseline. Joe in on the big guy. Squeezes his way in. Kicks it back out. Michael for three. It's short. Rebound battled for, and here's Booker. Back up court for Delta. Booker drives inside, runs into Soniger, puts it up, no good. We play on the deflection into Sweeney's hands. Sweeney up court for Bay, right to left, 13.5 to go. Booker trying to steal from behind, didn't work, and he gets it to DeMarco across half court. In the corner, Joe's got it. On the baseline to Sweeney on the bounce. Sweeney back to the basket, kicks it out to Joe. Is he going to shoot another three? Yes, there he is. Popped out, yeah.
He knew that was coming. It was wide open, definitely good look. Pass to the short corner, kick out for a wide open three. So
59-40 and a steal, and here comes Soniger behind the defense, and Soniger lays it in off the pickpocket by Michael.
There you go. Yeah. Great job. Jalen Carter just didn't protect the ball going into the bucket, and got it deflected. So
61-40 the Norse by 3 touchdowns, 12:48 to play in the game. Now it's Booker in the middle. Booker, yes.
Yeah, good job there. Now the Ducks got to get a stop here. If they want to get in this, they got to start getting some stops here.
Yeah, they got to string some stops together. They can score. Here's DeMarco. Backdoor play to Soniger. Well, the Norse are carving them up on the ball movement here, Coach.
Yeah, they are. And
a three for Carter. Getz just buried it.
He did. He buried it. Phenomenal shooter. Great shooter.
From the left wing.
But the Ducks can't trade baskets at this point, right?
No.
They got to get some stops here. And a lot of times when you're playing that zone, right, you flash off the backside, you get wide open looks here.
63-45, the Norse by 18. Joe on top, gives it to Soniger left side. Trey Soniger tried to squeeze his way by the big guy. That ain't working.
No, that ain't working. You got to force that a little bit.
Yep. Back up court for Delta. Off the turnover is Campbell. Pass it in the corner. It's deflected out of bounds. And a line change here for the Ducks.
We got a line change here for the Ducks. And hopefully they get some energy coming in off the bench.
And
looks like we'll have a timeout.
And Scylla pulling away, Coach. They're up 12 with the ball down in Indiana. There's 11 minutes to go in that one as well. So it's looking like it's going to be Bay and Ancilla on Thursday afternoon if these scores hold up.
If the scores hold up, yeah, for sure.
And then you've got Lansing. You were starting to tell me some. You said they have a big girl who she is a talented player, right?
Yeah, she's very talented. I mean, good around the basket again at 6'3", kind of. In looks or description, I'd say looks like a volleyball player, right? So she's athletic, got good feet. So again, we got to do our best to keep her off the glass and keep her from getting her spots in the lane. We got to get her out, get her away from the basket a little bit, and defensively too, right? Defensively, she's a pretty good shot blocker, right? Kennedy's numbers-wise have been a better shot blocker than her. Actually, they're about equal in shot blockers.
Is that right?
So I think she's actually leads the state, and Kennedy's like a couple behind her. So, yeah, both of them are good shot blockers. So we got to do our best to get her away from the basket defensively.
Kane Ford in the game for the first time tonight here, Coach.
There we go. Yeah, Coach definitely find an opportunity to get some other guys in there. Having a comfortable lead here.
11:38 to go. The shot is missed by Delta from the far side, and Kane Ford gets a rebound, and his cheering section gives him a nice round of applause for the rebound. Right side to Marco. Cross court it goes to Nick Williams. Nick to Kane behind the defense. Kane goes inside, gets fouled on the floor.
Yeah, he gets fouled, yeah, no doubt. Good job, good find, good skip. Off the skip, you can definitely find some gaps inside. Off that skip pass, easily find some gaps inside. So yeah, it looks like we got a timeout down here in Ancilla.
10-point run. It was 48-41, and Scylla scored 10 in a row. Wow. So it looks like they're going to win down there on their home court. There's Hackett coming back up court. He'll take it all the way to the basket on Kane and score. Jaden Hackett, 11 points for him. Back up court, here's DeMarco for the North, 63-47. And inside, DeMarco, bank shot, counted, and one. Wait a minute, yes, and one.
Yeah, it was definitely an and one. Yeah, it's interesting. Coach here is questioning. And I mean, I would too, right? Like
palming it?
Well, no, but just the contact at the basket, right?
Oh, yeah.
Their guy just went into the basket, got some contact, no call, and our guy goes in. So definitely some questionable calls here. And I don't blame him by questioning that.
DeMarco going for the three-point play. It's a brick, no good. Rebound Campbell, 65-47. That was key. If they score, they're back within 14.
For sure.
18 now.
Yes.
Norris put on a little half-court trap. It doesn't work as the Pioneers were able to get across half-court. Campbell, cross-court pass. It goes near side to Hackett. Hackett goes back, Schlink throws up a three, and it's down.
It's good, yeah, great movement. Had the North scrambling for a minute there. Now that, they're back within 15.
65-50. DeMarco with the ball, behind the back dribble, got too cute, steal the ball, and now Kidd on a run out will lay it in for Blackwell, and it's 65-52.
There you go. So, again, it's a game of runs. They definitely, since Delta's had that line change, they've gone on a run here.
Bay was ahead by 21, so they've outscored us 14-6.
Yes.
Inside, a little floater for Nick Williams.
There you go. Good thing to slow down the run there.
Yep.
See what Delta has.
He always comes up with a big play, doesn't he?
He for sure does.
Blackwell up the left side of the lane, hangs on the rim. He won't get the and one. He will get the foul on Josh Williams. That's 4 on Josh Williams. We have 9:55 left. And you hear Coach telling his guys, look, stop giving them chances. Putting them on the line, get them score points with the clock stopped.
Yeah, and he's talking about just getting back on D, right? Yeah. Just get back. Take a good shot on the offensive end, make or miss, get back on defense and make them work to get a bucket, right? Don't give them easy buckets.
Well, that free throw was less than compelling there, thrown up by Blackwell. Let's see if he can bounce back and split the pair for Delta. 67-52 the score, and nope, he missed the second one too.
Off the rim, missed them both. That doesn't help. And then we got a foul about 90 feet away from the basket. Coach definitely is not going to like that one.
Well, Campbell commits the foul for Delta, and you're right, that's a pointless foul from them.
It is, for sure. And I think Coach's question, is it a foul or not? You know what I mean? Like, is it something that needed to be called? And so again, but it's kind of one of those things when it starts to rain on you, it pours.
Yeah. Yep.
And as a player, you got to understand how the ref is calling or what's going on, and you just got to kind of let that one go.
Sodiger triggers it into Nick Williams. Now to Kane Fort. That big knee brace on his right knee still. Good to see him back though.
Yeah.
Michael now here is driving the right side of the lane. Nick Williams again.
Yeah, Nick, a couple two floaters in the lane here. Great job to kind of slow the run down by the Ducks.
He finger rolls it so nice, doesn't he? Just smooth.
He does.
69-52. Right side, here's Hackett. Pulls up, shoots, off the rim, no. Rebound, on the floor. And Delta's got it back. Campbell. Left side it goes to Blackwell. On top, Hackett, left-hand dribble, pulls up, 2 guys on him. Puts it up, no good. He is going to get the foul call here.
There you go. Good off the skip. Attacked it, got the pull up, and he got the call. Great job.
Nick Williams' second foul. Bay College ladies earlier today, if you weren't with us, 101-38. Free throw is good for Hackett. He'll have another. 69-53. Bay College men with the lead here, and still ahead 62-45. Kid just did an alley-oop for a tomahawk jam down there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was pretty. Hope they get that out of their system and do it now. We don't need them doing that Thursday.
No, we sure don't.
69-54. 15-point lead. Oh, another steal right off of Kyrie's hip. Kid's going to go in for an easy layup. That is Jalen Carthen, and now it's 69-56, Coach. They've got it down to 13 again. Tyree gets it in now to Nick Williams. Nick up the near side of the court. Gets across half court and sets it up. Nick goes right by his man and puts it off the rim. It wouldn't fall.
Just missed it. Yeah, he kind of went with the right hand. I feel like if he went with the left on the left side, it might have been good.
Outside the arch, a long three for Schlink. No good. That would have cut it to 10. And then Nick gets shoved in the back on the rebound, and so Delta will commit the foul, and I think over the limit here with 8:10 to go, so Nick will come shoot free throws. Oh, I guess not. Nope, they're giving the ball to Michael. Yeah, I thought they were over the limit.
No, I guess, it looks like we're over the limit.
Oh, yeah.
We're over the limit.
Oh, yeah, look at the board. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. The bonus is on, for them being in the bonus, meaning us over the limit.
Yes.
Michael inbounds the ball. Sweeney checks in for Fort. So Kane is going to go to the bench, and here comes Sweeney up the middle of the court. Ryan Sweeney. He was just about to shoot and score, and he is fouled by Booker, and Delta's frustrated. They thought that was all ball.
No, it looked clean, but like I always tell my players, like when you swing down, when you swing your arm, you gotta make the ref make a call. If you just play straight up and you just play at the top, then it's less times it's a foul. But when you swing, you give the ref opportunity to call that.
69-56. Sweeney doesn't miss often at the line. He makes 70-56. Seems like there's been one of those every time Delta's made a run, too. They've had a play that could have been called either way or something like that, and they've been just getting frustrated by that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, it's one of those things. 8 minutes to go. Delta's got to make a push here.
That's got to be a blocking foul on Joe. Yep.
Yeah,
Sweeney made the second free throw to put us up by 13, and give number 0 Schlink credit. He came, it was a big dude, tall dude. He came in up the court on a complete drive right to the basket, went into, I believe, Josh. Or not Josh.
Into Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
And he got a foul. And again, that's what Coach Johnson was talking about earlier. Get back on defense, right? Get back, get your defense set. And that was a situation where we didn't get back. Joe was back, but not set and ready to play. So therefore, he was out of position, not in legal guarding position, and he got the block.
71-58, Bay with the lead. This has not been easy tonight, Coach.
No, not at all. I mean, Bay's definitely had to work for it, right? And second half, obviously, it's been easier than the first half. So whatever adjustments the Norse made in the over halftime have worked. And Delta, I think, frustrated with some of the foul calling and some things just not going their way have kind of got them off their game in this second half.
It's hard, even as coaches. Sometimes you start to get frustrated with calls and whatnot, but you gotta try to push that out, don't you?
Yeah, you gotta play. As I tell my players, I try to let me deal with the officials. And even as a coach, sometimes I get out of my game a little bit when I'm barking at the officials a little bit too much. And so, sometimes you just got to understand that officials aren't perfect. They're not going to be perfect. And there's going to be some bad calls that are going to go your way. And there are going to be some good ones that are going your way.
So Schlink makes at the line, 3-point play. And they're within 12, 71-59. Sweeney. Backdoor to Joe. That's going to be an offensive foul. He put his elbow and upper arm right into him.
He did. He kind of lowered a little bit.
Yep.
And he's sitting there, and the guy had position. He's in legal guarding position. Got to call it now. But now, again, Norris got to bounce back, right? Bad call, whatever they believe, right? Good call, bad call, whatever it is. Now they got to bounce back, and they got to get a stop here.
7:45 to go, and the lead was 21. It's down to 12, and it's something that Coach Johnson's talked about quite a few times this year, is not being able to put teams away, Coach Fassett.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough, and that's part of it. You can't ever let down, and that's one thing we talked about going into this game today. For us this time of year, you can't ever let up. You don't ever want to give a team confidence. So regardless of the score, you can't ever let up on either end of the floor.
Well, Delta forced a shot, though, and missed. Yeah. And so Sweeney gets it up court for Bay to Williams, and Sweeney gets fouled in the back on the right side of the lane.
Yeah, he was just a little over-aggressive that time. Sometimes you got to, if you're not in position, just let that catch happen and be ready to defend on the catch. and he kind of thought he was going to be able to sneak around and get that.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be able to steal the ball and deny the catch, right? And
yeah, and that's his 4th foul, unfortunately. But I think at this point, Coach has to ride with him.
Well, yes, anyway. yeah. You're down 12, 7 minutes to go, and if a kid's got 4 fouls, that's the way it is, right? You got to play it out.
Especially it's their big gun, right? So he's got to. If they're going to get back in the game, it's going to be with him involved.
Sweeney at the line for the Norse. 7:15 to play. Free throw, no good. He missed the front end of the one-on-one. That's
even Steph Curry misses free throws once in a while. So that's like even Ryan misses them once in a while.
Half-court trap by Sweeney and Williams, but they were able to break through it. Booker goes inside and leaves it short off the side of the rim.
Great drive, great Euro step, and he just left it short.
Kyrie back up court to Michael. Michael with the basketball, goes in the middle, and he is fouled.
Yeah, he's definitely bullying his way in there. And as his coach just motioned to him, hey, on that second hit, fall down. Right, you got to fall down. You know, you got to. I tell my kids, that first hit, you take it. Second hit, you fall down.
Yep.
You know.
Those are facts, Coach. Those are facts. That's why you got the big microphone here, you know.
No, but.
Michael at the line makes. But that is true, right? It's just little things, right?
It's those little things defensively that kind of put you kind of at an advantage a little bit. And, you know, them big guys, when they try to lower their shoulder and bully their way in, I mean, you got to counter it somehow.
Michael missed the second free throw, up in the air. The rebound, Hackett. Hackett brings it ahead, 72-59, the Norse by 13. Oh, this one's off the foot of Ryan, off a bad pass. Ryan goes in and puts it up no good on the baseline, but a foul, and Booker is frustrated.
Yeah, they came out of the free throw into a half-court trap, and the guy dribbled right into it and tried to dribble through it, and it didn't work.
No, it didn't. And so that put Sweeney back on the line after he missed the front end of a one-on-one. That probably won't happen again, I can tell you.
Don't jinx him.
I know.
Come on, Jack. Here you go.
72-59.
Well, it looks like double bonus here. So.
Yeah.
There we go. That's all net. That one's all net. That's the whole thing. Sometimes as a shooter, you tell them, don't let the rim get in the way, right? Just swish it. The rim gets in the way sometimes. Just swish it, and you'll be good.
That's right. 73-59, Bay by 14. Second free throw good for Ryan Sweeney.
Switched them both. So here we go. Back into the trap here after the free throw.
Long pass ahead. Josh Williams knocks it away. Going to the floor. It's going to go out of bounds off Josh, but what hustle by Josh Williams.
Good hustle there because there was a free runner down the middle of the lane, and Josh got his hands up and deflected that to stop that pass.
Yeah, they had number 0 there. Schlink didn't cutting up the middle of the court. Delta's got the ball, 74-59 Bay. And Silla's up 69-52 down in Indiana. They have 4 minutes to go in their game. Schlink's got the ball. Josh guarding him. Near side, it goes to the right side. Carthen throws it over, and a three for Hackett. No good from the corner. Underneath, rebound picked up by Campbell. Campbell kicks it back out to Schlink. Near side, Delta's got the ball, but 6 minutes to go, down 15. Nice backdoor attempt, but then they turn the ball over, and here comes Josh Williams back the other way with an alley-oop, and Michael Lindsay lays it in.
Good break, good unselfish play by Josh there.
All right, I'm not sure what that was. That was a long something by Delta from half court that almost knocked the backboard over and out of bounds.
Yeah, well, you know, he saw him break, he saw him open, trying to get it, and just put too much mustard on it and went off the backboard.
Trying to get a alley-oop of some kind, eh?
Or just get an easy one, trying to get an easy one.
All right, here's Sweeney back up court for Bay, up 17. He goes inside and gets fouled, and boy, he gets up in the air. He controls his body so well, doesn't he, in the air?
He does, and as you've been saying, Green Bay against Green Bay. I mean, are they from the same school?
No.
Was the same area? So I'm sure they've had some battles during high school. They probably know each other.
Oh, I'm sure so, yeah.
So I guess Ryan knew what he had and went ahead to attack it. And here you go, Jack.
I didn't say nothing this time.
He just missed the front end of the one-on-one. He heard that jinx from the last time.
Well, this is double bonus, so he gets another shot.
Yeah, he gets another one, but
yeah, I hear you there.
He missed it there.
Parker Feinig is checked back in for the Norse here.
There you go.
5:40 to go.
Yeah, Parker's had a good last few games here.
Sweeney missed them both.
He missed them both. Yeah, hey.
Damn, man, that's on me.
That's on you. Hey, as they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So, Ryan can miss a few here and there.
DeMarco checks back in for him.
There you go.
Nice game by DeMarco. Big boost at the time we needed it there.
Yes.
Booker out of control, able to control the dribble, bounces or back pedals back outside the three-point line. He's at the volleyball line at the moment. Left side it goes. Here is Williams with the ball. Williams for Delta. Has it deflected, but it goes to Booker right side. Booker tried to get it inside. It's going to go off of the big guy, Humphrey, and out of bounds.
Kind of off his foot. Just a little too cute. I think there, where time of the game and where the score is, Evan has to shoot that one. He has to shoot that one. It's going to be on his back, so he's got to don't try to be cute with passes.
DeMarco up court for Bay. Bounce pass over to Mike Cal. Top of the key to Kyrie. Back to the volleyball line for to DeMarco. Back door. It goes to Parker for the slam. Beautiful pass. DeMarco. Oh, he's calling a tee.
Yeah, he called a tee. He pulled himself up on the rim there, so that's definitely warranted. Parker, you got to dunk it and let it go.
How about that pass though from DeMarco?
That was a great pass. Great backdoor pass by DeMarco, and Parker went up and finished in it good. It's kind of one of those things. Probably was a little off balance, so maybe if he would have just swung a little bit instead of pulled himself up, maybe it would have been okay, but nonetheless.
So Parker gets the technical foul, though dunk does count, 78-59. Free throws here for Carter Ginch.
Yeah, he's automatic. He's an automatic shooter.
I'll see if you jinx him like I did Ryan. Zay Hayes is about to check in for Bay. At 78-60, he makes them both.
There we go, yeah. I think he knows the rule of not letting the rim get in the way.
Yeah, well, he
Both
did
of
on
them were all net.
Those two, he definitely knew that rule.
Yeah.
He'll inbound the ball. Actually, he won't. At the other end of the court, London Williams will.
London will enter. About 4:55 left. North's got a comfortable lead. Just got to maintain here at this point.
Yeah. On top, it's Ginch with the ball and traveling. Nice job by Nick Williams to get in his face. And Delta at this point, they've got to start chucking threes, don't they? They're down.
Well, they got to attack. They got to score. However you score, they got to score. So doesn't matter if it's 3, 2s, whatever. You got to score and you got to get stops. That's the other piece to it. You got to get stops.
DeMarco dribbling with his left hand, now his right, gives it to Mike Cal. Right side, it goes to Zay. On top now, here is Kyrie going inside. Dropped it back, and there, a beautiful no-look bounce pass baseline, and it's a dunk for DeMarco.
Yeah, definitely. DeMarco has some springs, too. Went up off the vertical one hand and just threw it down off the great pass from Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie didn't. They had to have done that in practice, like after practice before, right?
For sure. Yep. No question. They've done that. Yeah, I think it's time. I think Delta's kind of struggling to hang on here. They might have kind of given their last hurrah here, and the North, like I say, just need to hang on.
Now Ginch nailed the jumper back the other way. Zay Hayes throws one up, no good. It's 80-63, and Ginch throws up a 30-footer. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound is on the floor. Bounce pass back in the middle, and Ginch will just put up the little floater from the free throw line this time. Nice second half for him. They're down 15, 3.5 to go.
Yeah, it's still 15. It's still within reach if they'll keep playing hard and get up and get some stops. But they just haven't been able to get stops.
No. Kyrie cuts through the middle, goes inside and gets fouled. Ginch got his first foul of the night. And a timeout. 3:25 to go. Bay College by 15 and Scylla by 20 right now. So you know your matchup for Thursday unless something changes radically here.
Yes.
Ladies Friday against Lansing. They won their division.
Yep. The Western Division, and they swept. They didn't lose a game in conference play, so.
Well,
very good.
First time for everything, and then of course Bay and also won their conference in a 3-way tie with Muskegon. And by the way, congratulations to Jason and Muskegon. Their girls won in the 2-5 matchup tonight in the other tournament.
Yes, they did. Yep, they did. They beat North Central.
Yep. So we'll see them down in Flint.
Yeah, for sure. And congratulations to Lance at Mid-Michigan.
Yep.
For he beat Lansing in the state state championship.
Yep, right.
So, or as you will. So shout out to Mid-Michigan for that.
Lance does a nice job down there, and he puts a lot of time into it and a lot of effort.
He does, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's got 15 girls. I don't know how he manages 15 girls. I asked him that. He definitely does a good job of managing that.
Kyrie at the
does a
line
good job.
Kyrie makes it 81-65. Yeah, it's, to keep 15 people happy too, I mean, not everybody accepts their role. Most, time you can convince them to, but.
Yeah, it's tough. But it's a long season. I think he does a good job of subbing when he can and getting people playing time. He doesn't really, keep the big guns in when the score gets wide. So he does a good job.
No, and it's gotten wide a lot this year for Mid-Michigan. All right, here is Will Kelly in the game now for Bay. Gave it to Kyrie, bobbled it, picked it back up on the baseline, and then Kyrie has it swatted. We're down to 3 minutes to go now, and Bay is ahead by 81-65. Now left side, they'll go inside, and that is a basket.
Jalen Carter.
Yeah. Jalen Carter, his 4th basket of the game.
Yeah, and now they got to get stops. Stops are important here. I mean, they got to want it though. You got to get up. You got to play a little harder.
Will Kelly
if
with
you're
the
going
ball.
to get in, because it's not out of reach, especially with the 3-point line.
Yeah, 14-point lead right now. Here is Kyrie, goes up for the shot, and he's fouled. But Coach Johnson thinks it's over because he's clearing the bench here, Coach Fassett.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, and like I say, these guys coming in, you got Soniger coming in, Connor Caduti, Dylan coming in, and those guys are definitely capable of maintaining this lead.
Yeah.
Especially the way Delta doesn't look like they're trying to get the stops, right? They're not up in the passing lanes. They're not really working at it, right? I mean, they got to be reminded, right? This could be their last 2 minutes, and which it looks like their last 2 minutes of this year. So you got to go down swinging.
They came here tonight and played hard. Give their team credit. They really did. They didn't.
Sure did.
They didn't roll over. They trailed the whole game, but they didn't roll over.
No, they cut it to 2, and again, but you got to go down swinging. You got to get up, and you got to make the Norse work here for these last 2:25.
Splitting the pair at the line, Kyrie, 83-67.
Probably at this point you do need some threes, so you need 14 here. Gench to hit a few.
They work it back door, kick it out in the corner, a 3 for Gench, no good. And the rebound is deflected to Dylan Plunger.
Yes.
I couldn't see the coach for Saginaw was in my path there, but we're good now. And now a steal, right off the pocket of Will Kelly, and a layup the other. Oh, he blew the layup. Wow, you have to have that.
But they hustled and got the rebound.
They did.
Jalen's going back, and we'll get a block probably on that in the circle. So, definitely Jalen, number 20, hasn't quit on the offensive end, that's for sure. He's trying to do what he can to get back in the game here.
Jalen Carter will go to the line here as Trey Soniger hears from Coach Johnson from afar. It's over down in Indiana. Ancilla, 83, Grand Rapids 62. So
there you go.
That's who the Norse will play unless they cough up a 15-point lead in the final minute, 51. Second one is good for the Pioneers, or the Ducks. Soniger in backcourt for Bay. Oh, that one's stolen.
There you go.
And they're going to get an easy one here. Blackwell with the dunk.
I don't know about that.
What do they call it? They call it
yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, he just called a tee.
Yeah, he called a tee on the guy. It's kind of, I mean, after the dunk, the guy who was standing inbounds got the ball in his hand and threw it at the Bay College guy to inbound the ball. And he warranted that kind of an aggressive act after the dunk, and so got the technical on that.
That's a big call. They're only down 12.
That's what I'm saying. That's
after the dunk by Blackwell.
Yeah.
They get the foul, the technical foul on Carthen. Trey Soniger makes 1 of 2 at the line. 84-71 is the score. And they're going to take Carter Ginch out of the game here. As Bay's got the ball, leading by 13 and just 90 seconds left. Zay Hayes will bring it ahead for Bay. Dribbles with his right hand, motions with his left. Zay goes inside and dropped it off, but it got taken away.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to get Plunger on the back door. Back the other way, they're going to get a 2-on-1 to the basket, and Blackwell scores. And it's 11.
And we got a foul there. We got a foul on the, so going for the free throw for one.
And one, yeah.
Yeah.
Zay Hayes the foul. The lead down to 11, and here come the starters again, Coach.
Here they come, here they come.
Coach for Saginaw, or Delta says, I have timeouts left. Yeah, you got at least two. Well, I want one. He's not taking both now.
Yeah.
Blackwell for the three-point play. Right down the middle, and they're within 10. 84-74.
And the Norse have emptied the bench, line change, put the starters back in to finish this. I'm sure Coach was hoping to finish it with, some of the backups who don't play very much, because, heading down to regionals, possibly a national tournament, some of those kids probably aren't going to get much playing time anymore. So kind of this is the last kind of chance to do it. So,
well, especially for a sophomore like Dylan Plunger,
yes.
This is the last time he'll step foot on this court in a game, but it is what it is, and 10 is too close. You gotta put your guns back in, right?
Yeah, you do. You can't let a 20-point lead slip away, or even what has been 15.
It was at 21
at 20 at one point.
Yeah.
But 15-point lead in the last couple minutes, you can't let that slip away.
Well, Delta's going to go to Hack-a-Shack, right?
They're going to do something.
And you have to have guys that can make free throws out there.
Yes.
And if you've got your bench players that don't play very often, they may get a little nervous. I mean, so you got to. I don't know if Delta's going to go to Hack-a-Shack, but at some point they're going to have to. 10-point game now. Sweeney, he got shoved in the back. And Coach Johnson.
Yeah.
He wanted a foul before the inbounds on Carthen, and it was Blackwell who got called for it.
It did, and I don't know if that's the guy you want to foul in that situation, right, Ryan?
Well, they'll see that he missed three of them in this second half.
He has missed a few, but he should be. I don't want to say anything.
Well, why not? I already
probably
did.
Not the guy that you want to foul in this situation for sure.
4 out of 7 at the line. Sweeney makes.
I would probably look to put Joe at the line.
Yeah. The 5 that's on the court right now.
Look to put Joe at the line, but
you got Josh, Joe, Nick, Kyrie, and Sweeney.
Yeah.
Sweeney makes both. They're up 12.
Yes.
86-74. Bay by a dozen. Blackwell, cross court.
So they got to be aggressive there. They got to go.
And they get the steal, and Sweeney gets fouled coming up court. And a couple teammates upset at each other for the pass. That was,
Yeah, it got deflected, right? You got to be aggressive in that situation. You got to attack that.
Williams the foul on the Saginaw on the Delta team, and Sweeney goes to the line for 2 more. Seven of 10 at the line as Sweeney makes. 14 points for Sweeney, 7 of them at the line. Sweeney with the second free throw. 1:01 to play. And he makes. 88-74. Obviously, you could hear some language in the background. There's some frustrated Delta kids. Pad pass, stolen away by Nick Williams, and now you milk that clock, right? You get across half court, and up there, they're going to go ahead and Hack-a-Shack here. And so that'll open things up again. But hey, Delta, give them credit. They cut it down to 10.
They did. They battled in. And I think as a coach, you want to see, if I made that other coach put his starters back in the game, we stayed in the fight, right? We kept fighting. We didn't back down, right? Knowing it's the end of our season, we went out punching. He definitely had to put his starters back in the game.
Williams misses at the line. It's 88-74, 50 seconds left. Double bonus, though. A lot of fouls on Delta in this game, and Nick makes the second free throw. It's 89-74. Blackwell across half court. Goes inside, reverse layup. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Yep.
89-76, and now they foul Sweeney on the inbounds play.
Again.
41 seconds may take a while, Coach Fassett.
Hey, well, you know, when it's your last game of the year, make it last.
Yeah, they're not going to bother them to make us wait a couple more minutes, right? Kid just foul out.
Yeah.
And we're waiting to see is that what happened? He fouled out. Oh, Hackett. You know, him fouling out on this court. All right. Well.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I guess that's the guy he wanted to foul, he said.
Yeah.
Or didn't foul. I don't know how he said it, but yeah.
Well, there was a couple other words in there, too. We'll just leave it at that. It happens, man.
Hey.
90-76. You know, Sweetie makes again. You've all been there as coaches at one point or another, college level or high school level. The final couple of minutes, you've got guys that are upset, and you're not going to get them to watch their mouths.
Yeah, no, not at this situation, right? It's, you know, they're passionate competitors, right? Passionate game, and you know, I always say there's a reason. You know, you have some athletes that are at the junior college level instead of the Division I or 4-year level, and there's always some things you got to work through, and a lot of it is probably some of that mental toughness piece, right?
And keeping your composure.
And keeping your composure up or down, right? Keeping your composure, and so some of that, as Coach said, you know, I believe this is his first year on the job, and he will definitely probably inherited a few kids, and he will for sure clean things up, as he says, and he looks to be a very good coach and does a good job with his guys.
Kyrie goes in for a slam. There was 1 second difference with the game clock and the shot clock, so he technically, I guess, could not have run it out. Open jumper up and no good for Carthen. Rebound back up and in for Schlink. 93-76 is how it's going to end, Coach.
How it'll end. Great job by the Norse. They kind of weathered a few storms there. First half, second half, and even the last minute or so weathered that storm. So great job by the Norse. You know, great job. I think Michael being back in the game gave him a huge lift at times, and Michael did a fantastic job of steadying the ship when we needed it. So
yeah, you know, Michael and DeMarco both.
Yeah, they both did a good job.
Let's have them.
Let's get them both over here at some point. All right, Michael
and DeMarco. All right, post-game show. 93-78, the Norse advance to the regional semifinal to take on Ancilla. Michael, welcome back, bro.
How's it going?
I didn't ask you that.
It's been going all right. I've been trying to just stay level-headed. There's a lot been going on. I had a concussion, had influenza for 2 weeks straight, so just trying to shake back, get right back in the groove, and be ready for the playoffs.
You know what your role is on this team, right?
Yes, sir.
And tell me how you felt you did tonight.
For me, getting back in the rhythm, just, doing the little things to help us win, crashing, assisting, scoring, just doing everything I can to give us the best chance to win. That's my role. I'm my glue guy, and I'm our energy guy, so I got to show up and be that.
And you guys said it was your last home game, man, so this game was important, hey?
Yes, sir. We had to show out for the fans one last time. We're not going to get this team next year. We got a lot of sophomores leaving, so this is just big for, this is big for our community.
All right, so what do you think about going to the semifinals now?
Oh, yeah, we in Flint. This one to get real. We got to win 2 more to get to national, so we got to stay locked in and win our next 2 games so we can, be in the national playoffs.
And you've all been telling me the same thing all year, Danville. That's the only goal.
Yes, sir. Like before the season started, when we broke out, before our first game, we said, road Danville. Now we're here. So we just got to keep pushing, stay focused, stay locked in so we can get there.
Got to beat Ancilla on Thursday, I think, right?
Yes, sir. Ancilla or Grand Rapids, one or the other.
Ancilla won by 20, so Ancilla is the opponent.
Yes, sir.
Going to work. Good give shout-outs, bud.
I want to shout my dad out. He got in a car accident Sunday, so I was just praying for him. Luckily, he's okay. I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out my friends and everybody that support me. Yeah, I want to shout out everybody in Escanaba that support me. It means a lot. It means a lot.
All right, Mike Kell, we got photos going. You get over there and help with the photos, and then tell DeMarco to come when he has a minute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, good job, man. All right, DeMarco will be here in a minute. That's Mike Kell Lindsay with a nice performance tonight. You look at the minutes. He played 22 minutes. He had 8 points, 9 rebounds. Just did a lot of little things. He 3 for 5 from the floor, a couple of free throws, had a steal, 2 assists. I mean, it was great to have Mike Kell back, and I'm sure Coach Johnson will be the first to tell you that. And how about DeMarco coming in off the bench, 5 of 6 from the floor, 4 assists, couple rebounds, 11 points. Just 2 outstanding performances. They weren't the only ones. We'll talk to DeMarco in a minute. Coach Johnson, you look at the 2 guys that I've circled here, and I could circle more than that, but how about DeMarco? And it was great to have Mike Kell back.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought those guys were good, man. I really do. Neither of them turned it over. They both shared the ball. They both shot it at a high clip, and they gave us 19 points off the bench, which is huge. Hopefully this is the worst that we play the rest of the way, because this was at times we just looked disinterested, and in a game like this, that's tough. But it is what it is. We just need to be a little bit better. But like always, somebody stepped up. Ryan obviously played well. Kyrie, I thought, did a nice job. Mikkel and DeMarco, like you said, did a nice job. I thought Kane Fort gave us a couple good minutes, to be honest with you. Played 3 or 4 minutes and did a really nice job for us. So all in all, I think it was a good effort. It is what it is, right? We survived. We're moving on. Now we got to get ready and see what we can do on Thursday.
And Scylla wins 83-62, so that's the opponent.
Yep, that's kind of what we figured, but Grand Rapids had a really good year. They've got a couple really nice players and very, very solid. So it's, we've got to be ready for Ancilla. We're going to go watch some film right now and make sure that we're getting ourselves ready and prepared. So yeah, anyways, it was a good win, and we move on to see another day.
All right, give us shout-outs.
Shout-outs to anybody listening. Great crowd again tonight. It was awesome to have these folks here, but shout-out to my family and everybody else that came to support us, that watched us online, that listened online, and we appreciate the support as always, and hopefully we can have a contingency of people make the trip down to Flint, Michigan.
Well, we'll see you on the bus in the morning.
We'll see you bright and early, Jack. Thank you, sir.
You bet. Okay, DeMarco is going to come here now for his post-game interview. That's Coach Matt Johnson after a 93-78 win. And DeMarco, this is becoming a trend, my man.
Yes, sir, Jack. How you doing today?
You back?
Yeah.
How you feel, man? You had to come in and help out any way you could in that second quarter, and you did, and your stat line proves it.
Yeah, I got to help out any way I can. The bench, we got to come out bringing energy. That we're a team. This is a team sport, so we got to bring energy, and that's what we did tonight. We getting ready to go play Ancilla, so we got to keep that energy up. Coach said we're about to go watch film, so this game was good, but now we got to be locked in for the next one.
Yeah, and tomorrow's an important day because we're going to be traveling, but you need to practice, you need to watch more film and get some rest too, right?
Yes, sir, Jack. Yes, sir, Jack. Man, it was a good game today. They brung their best, but we had to hang in there. Unfortunately, we didn't hit our free throws today, but we got Kell coming off the bench with 9 boards. Like, that's big for us. That gives us extra opportunities.
It did. They cut it to 2, 30-28. You had the ball in your hands. It was an oh crap moment right here in front of me, DeMarco.
Uh-huh. I ain't gonna lie, Jack, I don't remember.
You made up, what was it? How many feet is that?
Oh, the buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, there ain't no way you don't remember that. Don't give me that.
Yeah,
PS.
yeah. Like I said again, I practiced that shot. It was just the timing of the ball. It felt good. It felt in rhythm, so I just had to let it ride.
And that was a big basket because we were only up 2 at that point, and then it let it run. So
Yeah,
you guys, Coach said you didn't play well tonight as a team, and but you survive, and now we got to go strap them on. We got 2 tough games to go, right?
Yeah, we got to put it all together. Everything Coach done taught us this year, we got to put it all together.
All right, Marco, give your shout-outs.
Shout out to my team, man. Shout out to my coaches. Shout out to my family back home. Love y'all. And let's go Danville, baby.
All right, man. Let's go to Flint first and then Danville.
Let's do it.
All right, man. DeMarco Shelley, everybody, in our postgame show as Bay College wins by a final score of 93-78. Again, 11 points off the bench. DeMarco, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Mike Kell off the bench. Ryan Sweeney at 21 points, including 10 free throws. 13, Kyrie Gatson. And 9 points, Nick Williams, 4 assists for him. 8.6 rebounds for Joe. And for Delta, they had Carter Gensch, 16 points off the bench as well. 11 for Jaden Hackett, only 3 of 12 shooting. The Norse all over him. 10 points apiece for Brendan Schink and Evan Booker. Delta shot 30 of 70 from the floor. The Norse 33 of 60, so you could tell the Norse shooting percentage 55% and only 42% for Delta College. Rebounding in the game, they had 35, the Norse had 32. Turnovers, 15 for Bay, 19 for Delta, so a lot of things were equal, but the three-point shot, 9 of 25 for the Norse, 4 of 20 for Delta. That's 5 more triples, 15 points due to math, 93-78, the final score here. And they win by 15, and they had 5 more triples than their opponent. So that's going to do it from here at the Bay College Gym. Thanks all the table crew here, all the custodians, all the people, the Bay College baseball team for doing the stats all year. But it's we're done with all of our home games. Now we go down to Flint, Michigan to see if we can make a trip to Danville for the national tournament. And we'll be on the air at 3:45 Thursday afternoon as the Norse will take on Marian University and Silla out of Indiana in our first regional game, or second regional game, because this one was tonight. Thanks, Jarrett, back at the station. All of you for tuning in, and we'll talk with you on Thursday afternoon. Our final score again tonight from the Bay College Gym. The Norse move on, beating Delta College 93-76. So long from Escanaba.
Thanks for joining us and listening to Bay College.
Yep, have a good one.
On Maverick 106.3 WGMV.